Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us here at the DCKAP eSummit event, ReImagine Distribution. We're excited to have you today. As you can see from the agenda, we do have a lot to come up. It's a little bit shorter than usual, but a really impactful event nonetheless. We'll have several presenters and panelists to come on board and go over a lot of really great topics around B2B in the distribution industry. So to get things started, we're going to first hear from Karthik Chidambaram, the founder and CEO of DCKAP. So welcome on, Karthik, and thanks for starting us off.
Thank you, Kathy. Nandri, and thank you for joining the DCKAP eSummit. This is our 6th edition of the DCKAP Summit. Thanks to everyone for signing in from across the globe. Our first edition, we called it the Industrial Distribution Summit, and we had it in Cleveland, Ohio. We were able to foster conversations and also found it as a medium where people were able to learn from each other's experiences. We were motivated and hosted the DCKAP Summit again in Los Angeles, California in November of 2019. Post the same, we had the pandemic and have had 3 editions of the DCKAP eSummit. ReImagine Distribution. The theme of this conference is ReImagine Distribution. Everything has been reimagined in the last couple of years. One of the biggest disruptions has been on how we work. It is fascinating to note that a lot could be accomplished without going to the office. I am talking to you from Round Rock, Texas, and the last eSummit, I spoke to you from my home in Chennai, India. It is great to explore the world and travel. This is something all of us love. We have started to visit customers. There were a few meetings where I did not meet customers in their offices. However, I met them for a lunch or a coffee outside their office. There were also customers where I got an opportunity to visit their offices and business was as usual with masks on. As you would know, there are stark differences you would find when visiting Atlanta, Georgia, and let's say Los Angeles, California. This is a good thing because people are different. Not all cultures are the same. Work has been reimagined, and some of the distributors are ahead of the curve, and some are not. I was attending the Profit 21 Worldwide User Group Conference in Atlanta, Georgia this year, and was chatting with a distributor who had switched jobs. One of the reasons she said that she had to change jobs was because she had an hour-long commute and her previous employer would not be providing the option to work from home. It required on-site presence all the time. She eventually left and joined the company, joined another distributor who offered more flexibility. Not every job can be done remotely. However, this is a great time for distributors to reimagine work. Change is the only thing that is constant. How can you reimagine distribution? With drastic changes in the work environment, this is a great time for you to invest in processes and automation. Incremental changes every month or every quarter is bound to have a compounding effect on your business. This could be trivial. However, keeping the content and the product data organized could be saving you a lot of time. Keep things simple. and make it easy for the customers to find the product information they need. Capture all your customer conversations and have systems in place to do that. Let me share a couple of personal experiences. I was on a call with AT&T when I complained to them about an increased bill post my 1-year internet service contract with them. The customer service rep I talked to agreed to extend my promotion and also offered me a credit. However, I did not see the credit reflect on my account, and I was still being charged more than what was required. I called them again. This time, as you would know, I got connected to a different person, a different customer service rep. Despite me having the name of the person I talked to in the past, the new customer service representative I talked to at AT&T could not find any trace of my previous conversation and denied my request. It was a waste of my time. Either the first rep at AT&T I talked to provided me with the wrong information, or she did not capture my conversation or notes for the new representative to help me. It was frustrating. Just last week, I was chatting with the LinkedIn Marketing Solutions team to learn how to run better marketing campaigns to target your prospects. This is something all of us try to do. Post the chat, the agent scheduled a time to talk to me over Zoom the next day. The agent I talked to provided me with a list of reference links to read or watch prior to my conversation with her the next day. I copied all the links and saved them in my notepad, assuming that I would lose all this conversation and these links would be difficult to find. However, I was in for a surprise. My entire chat was recorded and sent as an email. The reference links were also included in the email. This behavior, systems, processes makes everyone accountable. Distributors can learn from these personal experiences to make their internal processes better. The price of a product should not be determined by who you talk to. Sometimes I try my luck when I buy products. I call 2 different sales reps to see who gives me a better price. It is important for the customer to get a unified experience, no matter who he or she talks to. How can you automate the buying behavior? How can you leverage e-commerce for the buying behavior and make it a low-effort experience for your customers to order? How can you get a Southwest kind of an experience when you order online? How can the role of a salesperson evolve from not just sales, however, to make the right sale and provide the product knowledge to the customer? Information is the key in the current distribution climate with supply chain challenges and shortages. Companies that have better integrated systems and communication are bound to win. Let's look at an example. Manufacturer A, who manufactures HVAC products, has good integrated systems where distributors can log in and see the current inventory level and the estimated arrival dates or any items that are out of stock. This enables the distributor to order from the manufacturer, and also it helps getting quick answers and really builds trust. Let's look at another manufacturer. Let's call him manufacturer B, who manufactures the same HVAC products, has no integrated systems. As a result, the distributor has to call customer service on an item which is out of stock. The customer service has no answer and needs to talk to someone in production. The production has no answer and needs to talk to someone in supply chain. Finally, they figure out the answer and the supply chain responds back to production, the production responds back to customer service, and the customer service responds back to the distributor who is looking to place an order or looking to find more information about a particular product which is out of stock. As a distributor, which HVAC manufacturer are you likely to choose? Manufacturer A, who has integrated systems, or manufacturer B, who is trying to figure things out? With DCKAP's integration platform, Chloris, we see that customers love mappings and modifiers and flows to self-manage their integrations. People love the drag and drop to connect different systems. With the upcoming release, we are launching the native two-factor authentication and connecting to non-API based systems like SQL databases, SFTP locations, and we are also working on EDI integrations. DCKAP's product information management platform, FlexiPIM, helps with making content quality checks with bulk edit options, workflow management, cloud-based asset management, inbuilt connectors for e-commerce, ERP, and content providers. We are also launching version 2.0 this December with revamped user interface, sharing options for exports, technical spec sheets, catalog generation. We are working on something exciting. DCKAP's headless solution provides a super fast front-end interface for e-commerce with middleware technology that will be superior to the traditional e-commerce platforms that exist in the market today. Custom checkout is tedious and slow in traditional e-commerce platforms. This is a problem we are solving, and we are providing a lucid and hasty solution as an alternative that uses advanced queuing system to process checkout almost instantaneously. We will roll out our first headless commerce sites for a few of our customers in the first quarter of 2022. Let us know if you want to join the beta program. Evolution. We are constantly evolving as a community and as an ecosystem. DCKAP's integration platform, Chloris, and product information management platform, FlexiPIM, have been brought under DCKAP.com. We no longer have different sites or URLs for Chloris and FlexiPIM. Chloris and FlexiPIM are under DCKAP, and this will provide a unified experience to the distributors. Chloris.com and FlexiPIM.com are now redirected to the respective product offerings under DCKAP. Rather than selling products, we are focused on selling solutions to the pain points of distributors. If you had noticed, I have not used any slides for this opening note because I wanted to experiment without using slides. The culture of experimentation, even with little things like this, goes a long way. Experiment and reimagine distribution. Have a great conference ahead. Thank you. Nandri.